very special for me because I really saw the hand of God moving very powerfully in the lives of the young people.
The experience of camp for me was literally one of total submission and surrender to God.
I find camp very meaningful for me, and I find myself receiving a lot from God.
What I found different was actually the service, because usually when you go for camps, right, service are usually like, oh, okay, blah blah blah, talk about this, talk about that, talk about this, talk about that. At the end of the day, then suddenly, suddenly God's presence comes in. But no, actually for this camp, for service, right, Pastor Brett, amazingly, he was able to wrap up his message quick, and he was able to like give out the main points quick, and the presence of God was still there. So that was really amazing.
Before the camp, I felt very dry. Yeah, majority of the time I exclude God out of my life. So this camp has really brought me out of that. Has brought me out from my dry state. So I decided to put in the effort to remember Him and affirm Him also.
God spoke to me that He will restore relationships. He will call people home who have been away from HighLife, from God. Relationships that have been distant for a long while. There is that reconnection, and there's a restoration of deeper relationship.
God really spoke to me, and He really impacted how I look at things and how I can imply all these things to my daily life.
For me, the name of God that spoke to me the most was the one name that was not preached, and that is Jehovah Jireh. Because from the first day of camp, I personally witnessed and saw how God provided.
It would be naturally a big statement to a lot of people, because
God provided wisdom for people who apparently are not experienced in planning the camp in the first place.
at times you just feel like you worry that God might not provide for you this, that you feel like you might not have enough. And it's just this name alone already says it all, that God provides.
Last day when I shared about the vision of a day where Miracle Life, HighLife and One Life coming together, I can sense such a unity of the hearts.
And how a lot of people within the main hall were being overwhelmed by the Spirit of God, and some of them received the gift of tongues, and some of them were slain by the Holy Spirit and stuff like that. We really saw how God was in control and how God was in power.
I really hope that we will take whatever we have learned from this camp, and many also will rise up to the potential.
To realize that no matter how much plan I can bring forth, or no matter how much debate I can have, if I do not go to God in prayer, nothing can happen.